We're recording.
Fairly certain.
Okay, we on?
Because I hear
Yes.
his name.
Okay,
I
I'll
have
call
not
the meeting to order. Okay. Mr. Law Director.
Yes.
Every law director I have had sitting here has had a different opinion of things, so I'm going to ask your opinion.
Oh, opinion
Usually we just
shopping,
say
my favorite
it's-
thing.
it's, you know, call the meeting to order, there's a quorum, and that's it. One of the law directors wanted a roll call to make sure everybody was here. What is your preference, sir?
Oh, my preference is your preference. You could do a roll call, but the minutes will also reflect who is here. And once you approve the minutes, that will conclude.
That's the way I always felt, too.
Yeah.
Unless we had a specific vote that we wanted to. Okay, so I'm going to call the meeting to order. First, we have a quorum. First item of business is approval of minutes of, with the iPad, October 10th, 23.
So-
Can I make a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And again, you don't mind us not doing a roll call?
No, no, under the parliamentary rules, any member can request a roll call, and then you have to do
I
it.
just,
But if, with
again,
no
this is your
request
first meeting, and I want to get,
If no request is heard, then you can do it that way.
yeah, this is my full-time job, so I got to watch it. So, we'll start with the financial reports.
Mr. Chair, if I could, I would like to introduce Stuart Hastings, our City of Sandusky Law Director. Stu, he prefers to go by Stu, joined us earlier this month and has really been a pleasure to work with and has hit the ground running, if I may say so myself, and has been a tremendous help to me on development projects that we have in the pipeline. So I want to welcome him and then give him the opportunity to share with each of you, and then perhaps you could introduce yourselves so that Stu is properly acclimated to this committee. Stu?
Oh, thank
I had to
you.
do that in the finance committee, too. Nobody gets it twice from me.
Different committee.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure working here. I'm excited about working with Sandusky. In terms of hitting the ground running, it's not that I'm chasing anything. I think things are chasing me. But it's been exciting. I worked in assistant law director in the city of Cleveland for 17 years, and more recently at the city of Beechwood for just over 2.5 years as the law director, and now I'm here in the city of Sandusky.
My name's Al Nichols. For 41 years, I was with the firm of Payne Nichols. I am on the board of directors of Sandusky Bank. I'm on the board of directors of Farland Regional Medical Center, and I chair the city of Sandusky's Finance and Audit Committee and chair this committee. Other than that, I don't do anything.
Hi, my name is Abby Bemis. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Payne Nichols and Company. But Al and I's years did not overlap, actually. So I work with some of our clients in operations there, but prior to that, I worked in economic development for 10 years. So I think that's more of my background for this committee.
Paul Cook, I am a commercial lender at Sandusky Bank. I've been doing that for 13 years. And then I run a small law firm on the side where I'm the sole member of a practicing law firm doing real estate and transactional type stuff. So.
And Marcus Harris, Diversity and Economic Opportunity Manager for the City of Sandusky. We met prior. I'm a Sandusky native, been here with the city for about 2 years or so, coming back home, focusing in on D&I and workforce development. Welcome.
Thank you.
And while not a member of the committee, our clerk, Quinn Rambo, who you've already met. So.
Yes.
All right, I'll move on to financials.
Okay.
Wonderful. In your package sent to you with the agenda as well as the recommendations is the financials as of today for the Economic Development Fund. Just as a reminder, the total 2023 funding available was $986,397. Encumbered to date is $704,900. And total funds available as of today, $281,497. So we do have a healthy balance at the end of this year and plenty of dollars available should you move to approve recommendations today. Any questions on financials, other than the fact that it's very, very small?
No, that's why I bring my iPad, see? Okay, anybody have any questions on the financials?
All those that were waiting to disperse on track.
There, that's actually going to be my next portion is some project statuses.
Well, you go ahead.
Any other questions?
This is, this new balance takes into account the lowering of the adjustment of the other grant that we had previously, so those funds flow
It
back
does.
in? Okay, cool.
It does. Okay, as of today, here are some project status. Pipe Creek Wharf, which is a grantee of this program from last year, is still on track and still under development. The time of performance extension was made by our city manager a few months ago until December 31st, 2023. We've been in regular contact with the project developer as to the status of the project, and as far as I know, hopes to be finished up by the end of this year. Our chief planner just recently had a meeting on site with him. I haven't had a chance to debrief with her about that meeting, but will do so and provide updates to you all as appropriate. Small City Tap House, which is right next to our here. Last month, I reported that the owner was moving forward with masonry and tuck pointing. Once that work commenced, the contractor indicated the condition of the building exterior had deteriorated well beyond their assumptions and is more severe than the scope that they had originally committed to. Nonetheless, the owner group is committed to restoring the building properly and is advancing the restoration work. They have requested a time of a performance extension and have been granted such until June 1st of 2024. Family Health Services, the project continues to move along or progress along. That project has also been granted an extension for completion until June 30th of 2024. Sandusky Book Bar, the project is complete and open for business, and I'm judging by smiles, folks have been there already. Their liquor license has yet to be finalized, but that's expected to be in place by the end of November, and our staff is working with the owner on grant disbursement by year end. El Gran Patron, the project is also complete as well. The staff is working with the owner on grant disbursement by year end. I actually have a meeting with the owners at the end of this week. And those are the project updates I have to offer today. Any questions?
Should we just update the completion grant dates there to show 24 on the?
I apologize. I thought I had updated them in the last column.
Family Health Services
Okay.
and.
I will make sure that I do that. Thank you.
Kathy, and just,
Thank you for
Yep.
pointing that out.
And I think that stems from the fact that we had a number of projects that went on and on and on. And I mean, if the city manager has granted it, at least let's have it in front of us so we know what's going on.
For sure.
I'm not disagreeing with extending it. Yeah, because when Small City said that's all they needed to do was a little tuck point, I sat there one night and I'm looking up there and saying, nope. That building's been around longer than I have. Any other questions on the financials? Okay. I don't think we need to, yeah, let's have it. I'd like to have a motion to approve the financials as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. So the first grant application is the Washington Building.
Thank you. There are two applicants and staff recommendations for your consideration today. The first is a small business assistance grant request submitted for the renovation of the building located at 165 East Washington Row. The legal owner of the building and applicant is the Washington Building, Inc., a for-profit corporation. The 1930 estimated built building is a three-story, 30,000 square foot building used for commercial purposes for many years. At present, the third floor is available for lease. The second floor is occupied by the law firm of Flynn, Pye, and Cruz Company, LPA. The first floor has tenants which include Edward Jones, SVC Lending, and Peds on Wheels. The project consists of the installation of windows on the second floor of the building. The windows are in dire need of repair. The project cost is $31,000. The applicant is requesting assistance of $15,000, approximately half of the total project cost. The owners plan to borrow funds from line of credit for their equity contribution to the project. The completion of the project will help to preserve office space in downtown Sandusky, a goal of our strategic plan. Further, it will beautify and preserve a building. Washington Row is an important part of downtown Sandusky for professional and business office space. It is important to maintain and preserve existing office buildings in order to attract new professional jobs by having ready-to-go office space. I'm making a recommendation of $7,750, representing 25% of the total project cost, to assist with the completion of the project. This project beautifies and preserves a historic and prominent building downtown. It will assist in job preservation, keeping the tenants in a building that is more energy efficient. It also provides office space that can be marketed to potential companies for professional jobs located downtown. I welcome your questions.
Any plans for the first or third floor?
Not included in this application.
I can't remember. The elevator now go to the third floor?
It does not.
I didn't think so. So they would have a major cost for the ADA to get the elevator up to the third floor. Matter of fact, I don't want to think about what that cost is, because we just did one at the hospital and had to redo
Is
one
this in a landmark district?
because of the flood.
I believe.
That's
Substantial.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
really,
So they have to-
in reality, the third floor is not rentable. Is that a safe statement to make? Well, it is, but you'd have to be ADA compliant, and the elevator, they would have to have an elevator going up to the third floor, I think, before they could, you know, even if they got a bunch of runners that want to run up down the stairs, they still can't.
Yeah, on a substantial renovation, they would have to have an elevator to be ADA compliant.
So we cannot expect any money out of the third floor, so just put that on the record. So how does everybody feel?
Yeah, I mean, long-time business in the city. You got some really reputable people here on the front page that, I think donate a lot of their time to the city. I think it's a good project to be a part of, so I would support it.
Yeah, it's a smaller project, less than their initial ask, and I echo your sentiments from Mr. Cook, and hopefully this will inject a little bit of life and beautification in that corner and entice some individuals to occupy any available space that's there, not on the third floor.
And for any of you people that are a little bit younger, that used to be A.C. Ruth's office of Ruth Packing.
Really?
I'm talking a lot of years ago.
Huh.
So it does have historical significance. The Ruth family was very good to the city of Sandusky.
I make a motion to approve the staff recommendation.
We got a motion?
Second.
Second? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. I'll tell the attorneys they don't have to wear an extra sweater this year.
The second project is also a small business assistant grant request from applicant WTF-R Investments LLC for the development of a restaurant known as What the Fried Rice. What the Fried Rice is a fast casual Asian cuisine restaurant offering cook-to-order dishes made with fresh ingredients and include fried rice, noodles, ramen, stir fries, and a variety of appetizers. Every dish is unique and catered to the personal taste. Gluten-free, vegetarian, and vegan options are available as well. The company currently operates in Northwood, Ohio, and is delighted to have its second location in Sandusky. WTF-R Investments LLC owner Lee Yu has been in the restaurant industry for over 35 years. He started as a dishwasher at age 13 and has worked in every aspect of the industry since, including 5 years for others, 20 years in family business, and as owner-manager of his own restaurant for the last 10. Lee has a degree
Go ahead.
Lee has a degree from the University of Toledo with a double major in marketing and entrepreneurship and speaks fluent English, Korean, and Mandarin Chinese. WTF.R Investments has successfully negotiated a lease for the space located at 186 East Market Street, a 3,214 square foot space at the corner of East Market and Wayne Streets. The lease offers WTF-R the option to renew for 2 additional 5-year periods. The company estimates annual sales revenue of $550,000 in year 1, followed by $605,000 and $700,000 in the second and third year, respectively. Annual payroll in year 1 is $125,000, with $10,000 increases each year for the following 2 years. Full-time employees are estimated at 8, 10, and 12 in years 1, 2, and 3, with average pay $24,000, $26,000, $28,000 in each of those years. Total project cost for this endeavor is $141,441. The applicant is requesting assistance of $15,000. The owner plans to borrow funds and utilize tenant improvement allowance from the building owner for the project. I recommend a grant of $15,000 to assist with the completion of this project. This project will reactivate a prominent corner storefront in downtown Sandusky and will assist in job creation. I welcome your questions. Hearing no questions, I will add a few other things. First of all, Mr. Yu has been an absolute pleasure to work with. He has worked very diligently on the creation of this project and has waited very patiently for the right space. You may remember he was slated to open in the food hall in the former Crimus Cardinal building, and having not had that opportunity since that project has not come to fruition, he made the decision to move in a different direction, and again has worked very, very cooperatively with the city of Sandusky and is really, really appreciative of you hearing this request and recommendation today.
I'll tell you what, pretty soon, you're not gonna have to walk more than a block in downtown Sandusky and go hungry.
That's a good problem to have. I personally am, as I was reading this project, very excited for the addition of this to the area. This fast casual dining experience is something that I think is approachable for just about any and everybody, and it expands I think, the diversity of choices that we have here downtown. And so I'm excited about the potential of this particular business, and it's good for downtown. And hopefully other Ohio businesses can see that what's happening here, and hopefully they'll join in the momentum and bringing down. We have Saucy, which is in Cleveland, and now we got someone from out of the Toledo area coming in and joining in. So hopefully this is a sign of more momentum and good positive things to come.
I agree. Seems like a good concept, something new.
Yeah. something
Right way the food and beverage industry's trending. Love to see someone who came attached to the city stick with an investment here.
different. So is that a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the staff suggestion of $15,000.
Second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Good. This has nothing to do with the program, but I was reading this without my reading glasses on. And so I've been in the restaurant industry for 35 years. I'm looking at his age, and I see he was a dishwasher since age 1. Don't they know they have a child labor law right here?
If it's family, it doesn't count.
I'm joking, but I'm looking over there and realize, yes, it did say 1. That's worse than my parents. Okay, we've approved that, so anything else to come before?
The only other matter for discussion is the 2024 meeting dates. We are in the process of calendaring all of our different committee meetings that come out of the Community Development and Planning Office. It has been the practice of this committee to meet every other month. With the pipeline of projects that we have built, I believe that is a good way to move forward for 2024. You have all been very gracious when I've called for additional meetings, and if that comes to fruition, I would certainly give plenty of notice when requesting that in the future. We do not have a stack of pipeline right now. There's a few folks that I'm talking to and meetings that I'm entertaining, some projects that are in early stage, but Quinn and I will be working on the calendar and we'll get those dates out to you. It seems that this Tuesday of the month at 2 p.m. has worked well, and we will likely stick with that.
Obviously, without the 24 calendar in front of me, I have no problems with every other month and on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock. With you keeping in mind holidays.
Oh, understood. Of course. Of course.
I like you guys, but I'm not coming the 4th of July for you.
Fair. Do we have term limits, or do we need to be elected, or how does that?
I will get back to you on that. I believe that everyone is in term right now, but I will definitely get back to you on that.
Anything else come from the committee?
No, I was able to speak with the NAACP Executive Committee this weekend, and they had some questions about the grants, and so I shared some information about how to apply in the process with the group as they were, interested in trying to get some of this information out to their constituents. And so hopefully this will reflect in more small business grant applications from minority communities, minority business owners getting to the program. So can just raise awareness. That's all you can do.
I can't believe the number of people that are not aware of it.
Yeah.
So, anything else in the committee? If not, I'll accept a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Well,
Second.
second of somebody. Come on, or you just sit there all day.
Are we adjourned, Chair?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the 10-second rule.
What the